This is Sebastian Mil Martinez for Fight Club Rush, here with the king of Swedish walkouts, Mo Ahmadi, who jumps in on short notice to face the former representative of the Swedish national team, Daniel Karlsson, on short notice. So fantastic walk-ins, fantastic personality, and now a fantastic replacement fighter as well. Is there something you can't do?
Come on, man. I'm a genie. I'm a genie. Make wishes come true.
Yeah, well, you made a lot of people's dreams come true when you finally saved this matchup. I mean, no secret, there was a couple injuries and reshuffling of the fights. And you jump in here on short notice against a guy who's honestly outside of your division, normally competes at middleweight. And you've been kind of going back and forth between lightweight, welterweight, catchweights in between. How did you feel when this fight was presented to you?
Like, to be honest, I was ready to fight at 70. I was ready to fight lightweight, and what happened was that we couldn't find any opponents. And so basically I gave up on fighting this event, basically. And then they called me about 2-3 weeks ago. We got a call that saying, this guy doesn't have an opponent. They didn't even ask me if I want to fight him. They just said, he doesn't have an opponent. Do you guys have a fighter? And I said, shit, let's do it. I'm down for it. And weight-wise, like, I have no problem going down to 70, but I've had the thought of going up to welterweight for a while now. So my plan was to, at the end of the year, start bulking and going to welterweight. So that was my plan all along. So now I just do the same plan a bit earlier. So maybe do a couple of catch fights this year, and next year I'll go for the welterweight and take over.
All right. Well, you don't discriminate when it comes to fights or divisions, it seems. Now you got a guy who's big, strong. He's been in there. He used to compete at light heavyweight even when he was representing the national team. What's your take on him as an opponent, Daniel Karlsson?
He's good. He's a good fighter. Like I've said before, I do fighting for myself. I don't fight for anything else. I don't feel any type of pressure. I just want to go in and bang. It doesn't matter if they put me in front of David or Goliath. I go against both. It doesn't matter. This guy's big, but you know the old saying, the bigger they are,
the harder they fall.
That's what's up.
And did it feel a little bit sour for you that last time out you didn't really get to go in there and bang? You got a sort of a foot injury against Patrick Pitele. It was noticeably affected your performance. How do you look back at it?
Shit happens. Shit happens, man. And a lot of people were like talking shit as usual, that they were saying it's fake, nothing happened, this and that. So for those who were there, know what happened, and for the people who weren't there, so basically my big toe got dislocated mid-fight, and it affected some nerve that I didn't even know existed in the body. So I lost control of my right leg. And however, I tried to push even on the ground. So when I wanted to push, my leg kept giving up on me. But again, shit happens. And us fighters, the difference between us and people is that we don't give up. That's the whole point of being a fighter, no? Yeah. So I'm just gonna go back in and prove one more time that I'm a fighter. I'm not an average human being.
Yeah, well, in my mind, you're definitely more than just an average human being. You take all comers, all divisions. This is a pretty unique, at least if you look at your pro career, a pretty unique opponent. Someone you don't necessarily have the best repertoire or fighting these big sort of heavy wrestling types as a pro. Is that a challenge you look forward to?
Yeah, 100%. Because like how I see this fight is that he fights very similar to the performances that I like to put up. You know what I mean? He likes to put the pressure on. He likes to go in. He likes to get the clinch by the cage, take people down. And the only difference is he doesn't go for chokes, and I do. It's gonna be good because I'm not gonna back out. I'm not gonna let him take control of the cage. I'm gonna be in his face, use my range, and try to rip him apart one by one. So, but it's gonna be definitely a good fight. I like his style of fighting. So basically, what I like to do.
All right, sounds like a match made in heaven. Rounding things off, this is a huge event. Lots of big fights in a new market. First event in Uppsala. What's your message for the fans? What can they expect tomorrow?
If they don't know, they will know. Tomorrow we're gonna put up a show. Be there or be square. You're gonna miss a good event and some good fights and an epic entrance. By the
That's
main boy.
That's right. You get the whole package with Mo Ahmadi. You get, you know, the entrance, you get the fights, and you get some of the best interviews in the game as well. Don't miss it. Mo Ahmadi versus Donny Carlson, Fight Club Rush 17, only on UFC Fight Pass. All right, thanks, bro.